opponents so much and they want to move on. They don't want to just necessarily bang out until the last second, because there's a big risk there. You get caught and all of a sudden you snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Here's another great fight coming up, our last fight in 65 kilogram this morning. We've got Egypt's Gomaa El-Shura going up against Russia's Magomed ABDULKHALIKOV.
We saw ABDULKHALIKOV yesterday and Gomaa El-Shura yesterday as well. Our platform referee is from Vietnam, Viet Lap Dao. We are halfway through our morning slate of fights. This quarterfinal matchup in men's 65 kilogram between Egypt in red and Russia in blue. Gomaa El-Shura from Egypt is fighting Magomed ABDULKHALIKOV in blue.
ABDULKHALIKOV beat France yesterday, and El-Shura
and
took
off
Peru out.
Yeah. ABDULKHALIKOV off the lei tai with the head gear for El-Shura. So that's one off platform for El-Shura.
Big kick, but that was on the arms. You can hear that higher pitched snap usually is a good indication of where it landed. That's the sound of skin hitting skin, bone hitting bone. So not scoring when you kick to the body and get the arms.
El-Shura won 2 points for pushing ABDULKHALIKOV off the platform. So far, in the first 40 seconds, pretty evenly scored.
Yeah.
El-Shura trying to get ABDULKHALIKOV off once more. ABDULKHALIKOV too savvy, holds on.
He's got another minute 15.
Try it again.
But I think what he might want to do is play the game a little bit and go back to this well later. Russia is very aware of the intent, and strong fighter, so he's, you know, you might want to mix it up and start having some striking engagement and then capitalize in a second. And that's what he's doing now, getting some more points, because it's too close. If you only have 3 points and then you start trying to push for the last minute and 15, your opponent could be
exchange
very good
from ABDULKHALIKOV. But to your point, we have El-Shura trying to push from the center of the lei tai to an off platform, and that's a long way to go with a 65 kilogram opponent.
It also can distract from your focus. You're constantly thinking about that, so you're not getting something in front of you.
To get this takedown. 1 point takedown for El-Shura.
Both fighters trying to kick at the same time, both ditching that technique. And to our point, Russia up 3 judges to 2, and the 2 judges are a draw. Now. So Russia is not dominating, but has turned that fight that he was losing into a win because he's focused on scoring points right now.
Russia had a roundhouse kick before that takedown, so that was 2 points to that one, and it sort of put him over.
And a good takedown.
That 1 point takedown there.
Russia's got to be careful not to circle near that. And then you see him change direction there, get away from that edge. Experienced fighter, good kick.
El-Shura trying to get his takedown.
Now Russia unanimous, all 5 judges with 12 seconds left.
As we move to the last 9 seconds.
Oh, late punches there. Surprised he wasn't warned about that. If I were Russia, I wouldn't
trying to get him off platform,
because I'd be scared of that myself. But no clean separation. Very close though.
2 seconds. Russia looks like it's going to take this round, and he does. He comes back late in the round, and ABDULKHALIKOV of Russia takes the first round over Gomaa El-Shura of Egypt in this best of 3.
And here we see the beginning of the bout. Headgear comes off and he gets the ring out, misses with the punch. And this was kind of the story for the rest of it. Oh, very good takedown for Russia here. And this is when he started converting those points, right? Russia starts getting points while shura, Egypt, is just focusing maybe a little too much on that ring out and not getting points. And, you know, it's easier to see it when you're not in the middle of it. This is not you know, a slight against Gomaa shura at all. He's already done so much to earn his way here. And he saw an opportunity for a quick victory if he could get that second ring out, and it's understandable, that desire for it.
Well, shura is spending a lot of time in the bout trying to get that, to reach in and grab that leg to get the takedown. It's not been as effective for him yet.
Well, and he has a fighter in Russia that's very tough and able to adjust. You know, he understands when we've got multiple times off the lei tai back and forth. But our Russian fighter, Magomed, is very smart, you know, and so he knows.
There's a nice exchange of punches with ABDULKHALIKOV.
Good counter kick there. And again with the attempt to drive off.
Holding the leg.
Yeah. Russia punching in the clinch there. Good strong uppercut. There we go. Egypt actually initiating and getting a leg kick of his own. And another, and a good punch. See, that's the thing. Egypt's good striker.
Yeah.
I would love to see him do a little more of that, mix it up.
So the difference here is we watched a fighter from China who spent a lot of time reaching in to grab that leg of his opponent, but he was much more successful in getting the takedown.
He was bringing his feet with him very quickly and completing. And
there's
Russia with what? Definitely forcible counting. I don't know if our fighter's not going to make it to 8 out of the 8 count. He's going to 10, and that's it. Wow.